ever a moment that you had in life and you thought that that moment will never be a reality? Just have a second thought about it. There are dreams you've never had, but they often become realities. And this is just a big story of my coverage of the World Athletics Championship. I never thought it was ever going to happen. I do recall somewhere last year, early 2022, when I got an email about World Athletics opening up for journalists to apply for accreditation for the championship. The first question I asked myself was, Nami, how am I going to go to the US for a championship? I never thought it was going to be a possibility. First, it's because of my schedule of work. Second, the office and all that. So I never thought it was ever going to be a possibility. So in fact, when I tried applying for the accreditation and World Athletics did not get back to me, I did not follow up. But there was this gentleman that who kept pushing me to do it, and I think maybe, I don't know what he saw, and kept telling me, reach out to them, ask them questions, send them emails, follow up. Funny enough, another that gentleman is thank you. I think he's one of the reasons why I'm here. If he never pushed that I should do it, I probably would not have. But in fact, the second thing is God. It's God. Because even when he kept pushing me to follow up at World Athletics, I did not follow up. But as destiny would have it, there was an opportunity for me to travel to Kenya to go for a World Athletics media program. And guess what? I got there, met the head of media operations for World Athletics, Martina. And after the first session, it occurred to me that I had applied for accreditation for the World Championship, and I was just getting feedback from them. So quickly, I told her, and she sent an email. Pretty quick, within an hour, my accreditation was ready. My invitation letter to cover the championship from World Athletics was ready. And it was quite interesting, quite funny. I do remember when I told Fentio that I've gotten my accreditation, there were certain challenges that I wouldn't like to put on record. Certain challenges. Challenges in the sense that as I speak right now, I don't even have access to the World Athletics accreditation platform. And it's not something I would like to put on record. All these were some of the things that could probably hadn't stopped me from covering the World Athletics Championship. But God always finds opportunities for us in moments we never thought were ever going to be a reality. And guess what? After that, the processes, in fact, it was Fentio once again when I told him that, I've got my accreditation and everything. He said, okay, start the processes for a visa. So I started my processes for a visa while in Kenya. I got back to Ghana on the 9th or 10th of May. Quickly, I went and paid my, in fact, I didn't want to pay the visa fee. It was like 1,600 Ghana cedis. I was like, why am I taking my money to go and pay? If I go pay that for the thing and then I'm not able to get the accreditation, then my 1,600 Ghana, it lost me that. But then again, I was like, okay, just give it a shot. I did. I went and paid the money, 1,600 Ghana cedis. It happened. And another challenge of being able to create a platform on the USA Embassy and platform. Yes, another challenge. Fentio was once again available to guide me through. And yeah, and all through, I was able to get it done. I was able to schedule a date, got my visa somewhere mid-June, and it happened so many interesting things. How was I now going to come to the US? How was I going to come to the US for the championship? I had to find a way. Indeed, I did find a way. I found a way where people thought there was no way. Fentio once again put in word for me within some people who could help me. And guess what? They came to my aid. And YouTube also came to my head. I don't know if I can put the names of certain people on record. About 3 people who came to support me when I thought I could not buy a ticket to cover the championship. The ticket was about $2,462.77. 2,000. Yes, I mean, but if God wants things to go your way, they would always go your way. When I went to Kenya, I made over $1,000 on YouTube. It is because God just said that I was going to be at this championship. So when I needed to buy my flight ticket, spoke to a couple of people. I am indebted to those people. 3 people who all came out and gave me good money. I don't know if I put that in the record, but yeah, I got good money. But just to say it, YouTube catered for 80% of my flight ticket. So tell someone, to another person, to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because it can't pay. God found a way of letting it happen for me. So 80 to 90% of my flight ticket was bought by YouTube, and I had other generous people. And whenever they heard that I was going to the World Championship, they came to my aid. And yeah, I bought a flight ticket. Like I mentioned, $2,462.77. In fact, it was more of using my investment, because I needed to get part of my money from my investment to be able to come and do this. I needed the experience. It's something that I really need. A major championship for a young man like myself to ever be here. And trust me, today I can tell my children that I was at the Hayward Field Stadium when Ghana 4x100 meters relay team broke, shattered, obliterated a national record by themselves. The portrait of Benjamin Azamachi, Joseph Paul Amoa, Sean Samfoyenchi, Joseph Menu, a group of athletes Ghana have got. Proud I can say that I was at the stadium when they did it. Proud I can say that I've had a privilege of interviewing the World Athletics President, Sebastian Coe. I don't know if there's any journalist from Ghana has ever interviewed the World Athletics President, past or present. Is it an achievement? Yes, it is. It's an achievement for me. Yeah, to interview the World Athletics President, sit next to him, and have a conversation with him. The boy from Dew was able to do this. It could only happen because God came my way. And guess what? I had accommodation arrangement and all that, which was quite difficult. How was I ever going to get money to pay for accommodation that was going to cost me like $200 per night? I've already shattered all my money to buy flight tickets to be here. But God came through for me. God came through for me. I landed in Portland, Oregon, and that was when it dawned on me that the earlier arrangement of accommodation we were doing was not going to be possible. Just maybe if it had happened in Ghana, I probably would not have come. I probably would have asked the flight to refund my money. But I was here. I remember Fentio sent me a message and said, we will find a way. Indeed, we found a way. We found a way. We picked a bus from Portland Airport straight. Guess what? God always finds a way for his children. When we drove all the way to Eugene, fortunately on my part, we met Team Ghana officials. And I mentioned to one of them that I didn't have accommodation. And guess what? The General Secretary of the Ghana Athletics Association, Bar Officer, said, come and live with me. Accommodation sorted. Isn't that miraculous? I thought that there were so many obstacles before me to come into this. God found solutions for me. And like I mentioned earlier, if you've ever thought there's a dream you've not had, that dream will never be a reality. It will be a reality. And I think this is the beginning of greater things to happen in my life as a young podcaster. Whenever I walk and turn back, I think that what I would always say is that there's a certain God behind me who would always create opportunities where I thought there were never going to be opportunities. I'm grateful to the people who helped me to be here to do this. And I think I'm going to do it over and over and over again. Because this world, what many people would say is impossible, just take that the aim, and the rest is possible. It is doable. That boy from Jew was at the biggest stage to cover the biggest of athletes at the biggest stages of athletic competition. If this is a stage meant for the star athletes to compete, it is a stage for journalists to tell their stories. Today, I can proudly say, I'm a star journalist from Jew, the last born of Lancy, Adam Adokru, the last and the 14th born of my father, Abdulai, to cover a World Athletics Championship. Thank you. That is my story.